Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share a story with you. It's a story about a young man from a small village in Africa, a man named Ikenta. Now, Ikenta wasn't born into wealth or privilege. His village was a place where tradition ran deep, where the earth provided sustenance, and where community was everything. From a young age, Ikenta learned the rhythms of life from his elders. He learned how to read the clouds for signs of rain, how to coax life from the soil, and how to listen to the stories whispered by the wind through the baobab trees. But Ikenta had a dream, a spark in his eyes that set him apart. While he respected the ways of his ancestors, he yearned for something more. He saw the world beyond his village not as a threat, but as a vast ocean of knowledge and opportunity. He would spend hours under the shade of an acacia tree, poring over old, worn-out books that a traveling merchant had left behind. He read about faraway cities with buildings that touched the sky, about incredible inventions that could connect people across continents, and about ideas that could change the world. His friends would sometimes laugh, telling him to focus on the harvest, but Ikenta's heart was set on a different kind of harvest, a harvest of knowledge. He knew that to achieve his dream, he would have to leave the only home he'd ever known. The thought was terrifying. Leaving meant saying goodbye to his family, to the familiar faces and sounds of his village, to the very ground that held the footsteps of his ancestors. It was a monumental decision, one that weighed heavily on him, but the pull of his dream was stronger than the fear of the unknown. With a small bag containing his few possessions and a heart full of hope, Ikenta said his farewells, promising to return and make his community proud. His journey was anything but easy. He traveled for days, facing challenges he had only read about in books. He worked odd jobs to earn enough money to continue, never losing sight of his goal: education. He finally arrived in a bustling city, a world away from his quiet village. The noise, the lights, the sheer number of people, it was overwhelming. For a while, Ikenta felt lost, a small fish in a vast churning sea. He faced setbacks and moments of despair, times when the comfort of his village felt like a distant, impossible memory. But Ikenta's spirit, forged in the sun and soil of his homeland, was resilient. He remembered the lessons of the baobab tree, to stand tall and strong even when the winds are harsh. He found work, enrolled in night classes, and studied with a fierce determination that amazed his teachers and peers. He learned new skills, absorbed new ideas, and began to see how he could blend the wisdom of his village with the innovations of the modern world. He wasn't just learning for himself, he was learning for his people. Years passed, and Ikenta succeeded. He became an engineer, an innovator, a leader. But he never forgot his promise. He returned to his village, not as a stranger, but as a son. He brought with him not just wealth, but knowledge and a vision for a brighter future. He helped build a school so that other children could have the opportunities he fought so hard for. He introduced sustainable farming techniques that improved the harvest and brought clean water to every home. He showed his community that embracing the future doesn't mean abandoning the past. Ikenta's story is a powerful reminder that our roots give us strength, but our dreams give us wings. It is about honoring where you come from while bravely forging a path toward where you want to go. Thank you so much for watching and for letting me share this story with you. If it resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care.